Welcome back, friend. We are in our 21-day journaling practice using the human design transit system to close off the 2021 year and open ourselves up to a new experience for 2022. So I'm going to share my screen. We are going to get right into it. We are going to look at January 5th. You'll notice that there's not a whole bunch of change. The 39 no longer is there. So the root center and the emotional center are no longer activated per se. But we still have the theme of empowerment with the 61-24 and the 34-20. Now, what did change, the major change here is the 54. So the 54 and 53. Our sun earth has moved into a new expression. So the 54, you've heard me say it before because we also had it in Venus. So the 54 is ambition. So it's called the marrying maiden. Why is that? So in Chinese culture, I don't believe it still takes place, but I don't know. I did go visit the country. So when we went to Tiananmen Square and we went to the ancient city, they talked a lot about the concubine. And the concubine was the mistresses of the emperor. So he had numerous mistresses. And those mistresses all want to be the one that he married. So they all wanted, the other wife to be gone and for them to then sit on the throne with him. So this is called the marrying maiden because, as I explained yesterday or the day before, I can't really recall, is the 54 is trying to get attention. Do you see me? Do you see me so that I can move up and sit on the throne and be a part of the presidency, the CEO, the emperor's life, whatever that looks like. So in a business, president and CEO, through marriage, a wife. So we want to take a look at this and go, okay, where do you want to be recognized? What do you want to be recognized for in 2022? Get really clear on what victimhood has been holding you back. And where do you want to move into for 2022? Because the 53 that's grounding us today is saying, you know what, there's always a brand new cycle. Just, on the horizon, there's always a brand new cycle. So development means, what would you like to begin? So as we close off the 2021 year, January 5th is saying, you know what, this is a good time to now write it out. Start to see yourself, start to imagine yourself in that brand new space so that you can mature and grow into it. And for the remainder of what is here, you guys have heard me speak about all of that. I spoke about that yesterday in great detail. So I would encourage you, get clear on what you want to be recognized for. So one of the things that when I coach clients, they're like, well, I don't know. I've kind of done this and that and this and that. Well, let's find the thread of what it is that you have been providing as a service, whether that be in a career or whether that be a voluntary role. Doesn't matter. What's the thread that we want to get a hold of so that we can then move into that? Because that thread usually shows you a lot about your purpose. So most of the time when I am coaching my clients and when we're walking through the process of creating their business, 9 out of 10 times, they are shocked to know that those experiences actually are going to serve them in their business, but they They couldn't think that way. So that's why I'm getting you to look at thinking. What do you want it to look like? Think about it. Play in the imagination. What do you want to be seen for? And what is the new cycle? What is the new thing that you want to try out? What is your desire pulling on you for? What is your purpose? That is this thread that has gone throughout your whole life. It is winding you down this path. It is now time to look at it, see it, honor it, and begin whatever it is that you need to begin for the 2022 Rave New Year. All right, friends, enjoy the journaling today. Play around. What do you want to be seen? What do you want to be recognized for? And some of you might go, oh, but I thought that was just the projector that's supposed to have that. We have everything inside of us. Okay. The definition is how we deliver it. The openness is how we experience it. And it does not matter what your type is, because there's projected channels, there is manifestor channels, there are the builder or generator, manifesting generator channels. And then of course, just the gates, that's really the representation of the reflector, or our evaluator in our business terminology. So we have everything in us. It's just what's activated, what's not activated. How do we want to represent that design? And then how do we want to actually experience life through that openness? We get to make these decisions. We get to make these decisions. Okay. So I will see you tomorrow. Have fun with today's practice, and drop any comments that you'd like to. I love that. You can like, share, throw this in some Facebook groups, show people that there's this process happening, so that we can all move into 2022 with strength, because the cross of planning is crumbling. We're watching it crumble. It's freaking out. It's freaking out a little bit. And we need our individuality and our ability to actually stand in the best part of ourselves and do it with huge charisma, conviction, and empowerment. All right. See you tomorrow.